Good day, Legends. You're tuned in for another operation in SOCOM US Navy SEALs 2. Glad to have you along. Let's get to it. This is the third episode, which will be released on the third day. And now we have a slog ahead of us. In the last mission, we rescued the peacekeepers. Now we have to rescue the two US citizens who are trapped in the embassy of this city. And the fact that violating the perimeter of a embassy is a breach of international law.
Your performance
These
has been
terrorists don't
outstanding
care.
thus far in this operation. However, no matter how hard we try, we can't stop the APF onslaught. General Mahmoud's army is far too strong for our limited forces to counter their actions. The best we can hope for is to get all of our people out safely. We have, however, hit a serious snag. Mahmoud's forces have closed on the American embassy much faster than anticipated, and though choppers continue to ferry staff out of there, the embassy's security forces will surely soon be overwhelmed by contingents of enemy soldiers. We need you to get in there and hold back the enemy for as long as it takes us to evacuate every last American. All air units are currently engaged, so you will have to make your way to the embassy on foot. Once you reach the building, assess the situation and establish perimeter defenses. It is essential that you locate and provide cover for the Americans barricaded in the embassy. Their survival is essential to the mission. It may take a while for the bird to reach you, so prepare for a prolonged gun battle if the general's troops insist on infiltrating the compound. After the bird is en route and nearby, make your way to the rooftop with the escortees and cover the landing area during the extraction. Go to it, team. We'll anxiously await your safe return. Objective 1, reach U.S. Embassy. Objective 2, defend Embassy. Objective 3, extract with Embassy staff.
The bonus objective in this mission is there is a safe in this embassy. And it contains some sensitive data, which probably the Americans probably should have taken with them. Sorry, but for some reason they didn't. If you to do this bonus objective, you need to equip yourself with C4, break into the safe, and take the intel with you. It doesn't actually say what the intel is. It just says particularly sensitive. It has feelings. Anyway, pause if you want to read these notes in the briefing, or the intel rather. We will be going in through the garage entrance. And the rooftop is where we will be doing most of the fighting. We have to fight our way to the embassy, but we'll be, the best tactic I have always found, and a lot of guides recommend, to take shelter on the roof, have the American citizens already in the extraction zone, which is a specific part of the roof, and have your team face the door to the rooftop, because then you can bottleneck the enemy into well, just bottleneck them, and then you have, as long as your team are facing the doorway, they'll have clear shots. As usual, we will go with our silenced weapons because I just prefer them. But stealth is really much of a muchness here because the enemy will pretty much know you're there from the as soon as they'll know you're there very quickly. So there's no point in trying to be sneaky. And yes, I see we do have to have C4 with us because presumably they figured you need it for entering the embassy and also getting the bonus objective. This will be a relatively long video because we have to wait 10 minutes in order for the extraction vehicle, which is a helicopter, to arrive.
Spectre, get your team to the embassy as swiftly as possible. They may not be able to hold there for much longer. We have a live satellite feed monitoring the status of the embassy, so we'll update you on the enemy movements as best we can. So far, the troops outside have been held at bay, but we have a feeling that's about to change. We'll also get a chopper out there to provide extraction.
Yeah, we will be able to overhear all their conversations as long as whoever speaks Arabic is still alive.
Copy that. I'm ready to engage, sir. Please feed us intel updates as they come.
I can't believe the embassy staff held out this long. There's some pretty tough customers trying to take them out.
Yeah, as you can see, we start not too far.
Sir, remember the intel reports. We're gonna have to pick our path carefully around the enemy roadblocks and patrols.
He has a very southern accent. But anyway, not that that's necessarily a bad thing. Anyway. I just find it, interesting that how in Hollywood all these, brave American soldier types, they always seem to be from the north.
Sir, we may want to think about engaging these guys. Grenade! Take cover!
Run!
Grenade!
We all alive? Sorry, I hit the triangle button by accident. Which means I can't crouch now, but you know what? That's fine. I think Call of Duty would call that martyrdom, where you
أشتاق لمزيد من المعارك.
don't worry about it. Where in your last moment you throw a grenade. I think that's Call of Duty perk you can get. Fortunately, the embassy is not too far away. And is that a person? No. The enemy attack on the embassy doesn't happen until you actually secure the hostages. Well, they're not hostages. The terrorists want them to be hostages, but
Be alert. Another group of hostiles is moving your way.
Time is running out. This city is filling with rebels fast.
Enemy sighted. 8 o'clock. Enemy sighted. 8 o'clock. Target neutralized.
he's throwing a grenade. Run! These enemies love their grenades. I guess a lot of them could actually be ex-soldiers of this Algeria's army. Anyway, this is through the garage. There will be 2 people, I believe, who are terrorists in there.
Command, we've reached the embassy.
Copy that, Spectre. Objective completed. Find a way into the building and defend the staff at all costs.
Here we go.
المدينة في طريقها للسقوط في قبضة قوات التمرد. أخشى أنه لا يوجد لدينا سبيل لمنع هذا. الرجاء أن تتركوا بيوتكم وتهربوا من المدينة. أكرر، يجب عليكم الهروب من المدينة. أكرر، لا، يجب الهروب. اهربوا، اهربوا.
Just like I suggested. It may be too late at this point, though. This place is crawling with rebel troops.
يا جماهير، هذه رسالة من اللواء حيدر محمود زعيم الجزائر الجديدة.
I swear it said North Africa. Although that may have been the specific version of the game I was playing. Because this version is North American and the version I was playing is Pacific region. I don't mind talking over the top of this because he's speaking in Arabic, and I actually think he's not actually saying anything using real Arabic words, because it all sounds extremely similar. I don't want to say it sounds the same, because for all I know he could be speaking real words. That's one of the hostages, but we won't take her... We won't take her into custody just yet until we get that intel, because it's only when you have both of them in custody that there's the other one. This is what I'm looking for.
They appear to have plenty of extra mags if anyone needs them.
Yeah. Forgot about that. Plus, I do want to familiarize myself with this building.
so I can see.
Well, now, what have we got here? Looks like our embassy friends were involved in a few extracurricular activities.
This isn't such a bad facility. Nice to know our embassies get first-rate stuff, even in third world countries.
How in the hell could our diplomats forget to take this sensitive material with them? Good thing we could secure it before any hostiles got to it.
Good job recovering those sensitive documents. I'm sure the top brass will find a way to reward the extra effort.
I need to get out of here so I can see my family again.
I could have... maybe I'm misremembering, because I know there's one mission, the next mission actually, where you can break into a safe to get some equipment. I just thought you had to do it in this one as well, so I'm just going to pause and then check. I'll see you momentarily. No, apparently not, although it does say to put a C4 charge on this radio, so we might as well. Everyone, haul buttocks. Why are you standing so close? Oh, this is going to end terribly. You guys like putting your lives in danger? Suppose we could have just shot it. Anyway. Come on, guys. It's a good thing that they don't, it's a good thing we don't have to, what am I trying to say? Oh, that the enemy don't break in until you actually secure the hostages. So, there's the stairs. And both the hostages are here. So I'm going to take one, take them up to the roof, put them in position, then run down and do the same with the other one, because they don't come until you actually apprehend them.
Restrain me. I'm not the enemy.
Yeah, this guy is actually talking a lot of sense, and I think he may be in the third game. Until you restrain the second American citizen, they don't come. I've said that several times. Anyway, this is the rooftop exit. Obviously people... See how they have to... My teammates just turned slowly in order to get through there? That's the whole point. You bottleneck them this way. This is the landing pad. So, you... get down.
Alright.
Stay there. And I think I will have my team, or Bravo at least. This is going to put them a little bit in the open, but...
On the way, sir.
Yeah, come on. It puts them a little in the open, but since Jester has the sniper rifle, I think this is probably the best place for him to stand. I'm just thinking a few moves ahead.
Copy that. Moving out. Sir, we are standing by at the designated area.
So when the snipers come, obviously I'll do my best to try and get rid of them, but that way they can attack them as well. And hopefully... Alright. They will be focusing on the door.
Sorry, Spectre, I cannot see that zone.
What do you mean?
Booyah!
That's it? Okay, good. Right. Now, we get the other hostage, we run up, we put her in position. I take up, Jester and I will take up position on the side of the door, and then we hold out for 10 minutes. Pray to your deity of choice, if you have one, that we survive this. Now, I've done this mission several times. I think when I did it on Admiral difficulty, this was the first mission I picked. So, yeah. I think the enemy don't actually...
Thank God, you came for us. There wasn't room on the last helicopter, so we've been shredding documents for the last 2 hours.
Missed something.
Right. HQ, this is Spectre requesting extraction. Looks like the only area we can secure is the embassy roof.
Don't know why it does that.
Spectre, the chopper is taking heavy ground fire. They're going to have to find an alternate route to your location. Hold out in the embassy until then.
I think...
We're gonna have to keep holding them off, guys. Conserve your ammo.
They
We may be
actually
here for a while.
break in
Inspector,
after a minute.
exercise extreme caution. The situation there is degrading rapidly. The incoming forces may be more than your team can handle.
A force too skilled for my team? There's no such thing. No worries, HQ. We've got this one under control.
Copy that. Just get to the staff and get yourselves the hell out of there as fast as possible.
Copy that. We'll hurry.
Fortunately, they gave us a grace period. Okay, that's probably a good spot. Oh, alright. Oh, you have to have the crosshair on them before you can issue orders. Right.
More rebels are approaching the compound. Looks like they may try to breach the front entrance.
Now, the problem is that Jester is wont to, well, wonder if I can tell him to hold position.
Holding position, sir.
You have a good view of the door? In this, I've noticed, your teammates will actually get closer and closer to the door to try and take out the enemies, so it's, you do have to occasionally order them to move back, is what I'm trying to say, so yeah. Let's, pop a quick save, and let's get ready. I will do most of the, shooting, I imagine. And thankfully I have a good enough view of the surrounding buildings that I'll be able to take out the snipers when they come. Obviously they have to actually get up to the roof. So any second now.
Tango down. Contact. 11 o'clock.
See how Vandal is moving?
Tango down.
When there is a lull, I'll have to move them back. And it's a good idea to occasionally check how much ammo you have, and if you get low, obviously go for the gun. An enemy gun, that is. I will periodically be making quick saves throughout this 10 minutes.
Hostile down, sir.
Enemy sighted. 12 o'clock.
Be advised, even more rebel troops are closing in on the building.
There will be a couple of cutscenes, I think, where more troops break in. Such as this. I'm not sure what that classic Middle Eastern sounding musical instrument is, but I love it for some reason. Probably because of June. I wonder who actually is the one issuing the commands here. Is it Mahmoud or is it just some local commander?
Tango eliminated.
Yes, maybe I should move the crosshair a little bit down. Stealth is obviously there's no point in stealthing because they know we're here, so when you know you're low on ammo, get the gun. Potentially.
Hostile hit, sir. Tango eliminated. I can't see the specified region.
Another terrible time to have a cutscene when an enemy is burst around the corner. They're going in through the garage entrance.
هيا يا رجال اخترقوا صدور هؤلاء الجبناء كما لو كنتم خناجر.
Alright, I may go for a new gun because we're getting low on armor. Okay. Make sure it's on automatic mode. I think around the 4 or 3 minute mark, that's when the snipers start appearing on the rooftops. Jennifer Hale's character, the narrator, the commander, whatever her name is, well, it isn't said what her name is, but she will tell you that snipers will happen. Will be appearing is what I mean to say. Thankfully there's a gun right there if I need to.
From here, the embassy looks like you stepped in an anthill. You're being swarmed. The chopper is on its way, but you have to buy more time.
Here we go.
يجب أن نثابر في الهجوم لأن دفاعاته يمكن أن تتهاوى في أي لحظة.
And I'm pretty sure I've died to a sniper once, so... I picked the worst time to reload. Very American shooting. I'm gonna put the crosshair here. It seems like when they come out the door, their torsos are around, like, where the bottom of the trim of the door is, from my perspective, so... Yeah, this is... It assumes that little announcement there, it assumes that you're fighting in the embassy. I mean, technically we are in the embassy, but I mean inside the actual building, not on the roof. I think that's the first time in both games that... The first time that I've actually checked to make sure that the staggering, crawling enemy was actually dead.
Subject neutralized.
Thank goodness I have such good soldiers by my side. The sinews of war are not gold but good soldiers. That's what Niccolo Machiavelli said, apparently. Thankfully, these people are all carrying AK-47s, so I can just go down and liberate some ammo.
Hostile is toast. Hostile killed.
Oh.
Enemy sighted. 11 o'clock.
War Dog, get back to your position, mate.
On the way, sir. We have arrived, sir. Affirmative, sir. Hostile neutralized. Enemy sighted. 4 o'clock. Contact. 12 o'clock.
Why?
Enemy sighted. 12 o'clock.
Sorry, Spectre. I can't see that zone. Moving out. We're in position. Hostile down.
I suppose they do have a good clear view from there, so it's not necessarily a bad spot for them to be
There are
holding.
multiple heat signatures in surrounding buildings. Be advised that these signatures could be snipers.
Keep an eye out for snipers. I can almost feel them out there.
Sir, Tango down.
Contact. 6 o'clock. Scratch one bad guy.
Oh, are they seriously in? Oh. He was about to rifle butt me. You see, this is what I mean by the troops.
I read you loud and clear.
Your troops moving out of position. There's 1 minute left. Move to the...
Heading to that destination. We're in position.
No, you're not. Oh, well, I suppose they did. If they can get the sniper from there, then it's not bad.
Subject neutralized.
Enemy sighted. He's moving.
War Dog at least can get someone from there.
I read you. Heading there now.
Oh wait, if I tell them to cover the target, they'll just
Booyah!
move out to where they can see it, right? Thankfully, we have a decent enough system here. 20 more seconds and then we can we just have to get into the extraction zone. Half the team is, the others are over there obviously, and then we just have to leave. But you have to actually make sure you have an active defense the whole time.
4 o'clock.
Tango eliminated. Following your lead, Commander.
Enemy sighted. 4 o'clock.
Don't dawdle. Oh gosh, is Vandal seriously going to...
Skytop to Spectre, come in. I read you, Skytop. Go ahead.
Tango down.
I'm inbound to your location, Spectre. ETA 20 seconds.
Run here.
Heading to that destination.
Roger. My team and the embassy staff are moving to the roof for extraction. Spectre out. The chopper's coming. Let's move to the roof.
Why? For the love of Michael, why aren't you running here?
Copy that. Move.
Target neutralized.
Well, you did take someone out, so that's good, but...
Enemy sighted. He's on the move.
Sorry, I was
Neutralized.
reloading.
I think we need to deploy red smoke for
Oh
the-
yeah, we do, don't we?
Spectre, I see your smoke. We're going to come in, lay down some cover and fire, and put it on the deck for a fast extract. Be ready. Skytop out.
This is what I mean by you have to have an active defense. It just doesn't go into a cutscene immediately. You still have to keep it up.
Subject neutralized.
We are in the zone, right?
He's on the move.
I don't know if I'm doing something wrong.
Moving with you, Spectre.
Start the extraction, we did that. Ah, here we go.
Enemy sighted. He's on the move.
Target neutralized, sir. Took down a hostile.
How long are we supposed to wait for? We're all in the zone. Yep, we're definitely in the zone, we just have to wait. is getting ridiculous. How long do we have to wait for?
Commander, we're in place.
Oh, is that it? No. No, Jester!
Coming to your position.
Okay, shh. You know, we've been here for 2 minutes. This is not surely an extraction is not supposed to take that long. Yeah, you played that music already, and I don't believe you when you say you're doing that extraction. Yep. And this is all because... no, it's all because someone wasn't extracting. Anyway, we have to go back and wait a few minutes now. In fact, I'm going to pause it and unpause it when we get back to that mission. I mean, the part of the mission where we do the extraction. See ya. Okay, allegedly I've done all the...
Roger that. I won't contact. 12 o'clock. Enemy down.
Allegedly I've done all the objectives, although...
Enemy sighted. 4 o'clock. Hostile killed.
Spectre, I see your smoke. We're going to come in, lay down some cover and fire, and put it on the deck for a fast extract. Be ready. Skytop out.
War Dog did get shot by a sniper, but nobody dies in this game. Ah, here we go. It's probably because we weren't in position, but this is we're done now.
You guys wouldn't have made it. The ambassador will be happy to know his staff made it out alive. Excellent work, everyone.
You see how we're still in
Mission
play?
complete.
Sorry, if someone shot us now, we'd fail, but yeah. And there we go. Finally, it is done. So you see, I was right. You know, we hadn't actually done the objective somehow. So yeah.
Looks like you made some friends in the APF.
أنا لا يهمني إذا أنت لاحقتهم حتى قواعدهم.
We won't get as good a rating, but still.
Well executed mission.
A B is fine. And that is chapter 3 done. The next 3 missions the first 2 will be set in Russia, and the last will be set on a cargo ship heading for Seattle, carrying dirty nuclear bombs. But anyway, that's for another day. Time for the debrief. Then we're out of here. Sorry for the length of this video. It doesn't give an actual narration here because we got the intel. This must be a bug or something, but I'll read it. Congratulations on another successful mission. Though tension was high, we never doubted you. You will be happy to know that your deployment in Algeria is over. The last of the US citizens in the area were able to escape thanks to your assistance. Our government will continue to monitor the situation in the region, but we will not commit to a prolonged conflict against General Mahmoud at this time. Hopefully the country can pull itself back together and overthrow its new dictator without our assistance. Time will tell. I would also like to extend a personal thanks from Central Command for your retrieval of the sensitive documents out of the embassy. Your extra efforts have not gone unnoticed. And they won't be able to deal with Mahmoud on their own. The American army will have to come in. Or maybe not the army, but the American military will have to come in, and we personally will be dealing with Mahmoud in the next game, and I will be doing that game, but for now that is it. Thank you for tuning into this episode of SOCOM 2. If you enjoyed it and want to see more, feel free to leave a like or drop a comment. I always appreciate the feedback, And if you'd like to follow the series, subscribing is the easiest way to do that. Either way, I'm glad you stopped by. I'm Darius, and no matter where you are in the world, have a good day.